In snapped news,
Snappy.
something about her eyebrows crazy.
Why so crazy?
Woman killed her fiance after arguing about their wedding guests.
What?
Wow.
What
Oh, she's like the ultimate bridezilla.
Dude, I think about weddings and just that whole guest part. That shit is so crazy to think about. Like who you want to invite and not invite.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah, and like for me too, I'm like thinking like, let's say like somebody that we're friends, right? But we're not like tight. Like I'm tight with all you guys.
That's the hard part, like knowing where to draw the line. Like, when does this person cross over here? When does this person cross over here? Or sometimes you have that one friend you're not that really close with, but recently did you a giant favor.
Yes.
Fuck, should I put this person in here? But if I put this person here, this person also has to come here.
And then there's a weird thing too, like even like how I think I'm kind of like the odd man out because there's some people like, well, don't you feel bad when they don't invite you? Like if we're just friends and we're not tight friends, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck.
Then as a guest, you also have a pressure to dress up,
Exactly.
show up, give a gift. I ain't about that.
I could care fucking less. So recently somebody had a wedding and they're like, oh, you didn't get invited? I'm like, no.
Thank God.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, so, oh my, this is a little awkward. I was like, it's not awkward at all. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know this motherfucker.
Even if he did invite me, I probably wouldn't have showed up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
If I get invited, I'm like, I didn't even know you saw me like that. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, I don't see you like that.
Yeah, so
but
no.
thanks, you know?
Don't get mad when I don't invite you.
Dude, we got one of those where we didn't even know the people that well. And they were like, do you want to be part of the bridal party?
what? I got one of those too.
One of the best men.
What?
Best men.
Well, we had to do it.
Groomsmen.
You guys were a part of the bridal party?
Yeah.
I was part of the groom.
How long did you know these people?
Grooms
Months.
dudes.
Months?
They didn't have no friends?
I guess not. I think for them it was like keeping up with the Joneses type of mentality.
Like, look, we got celebrities at our wedding.
No. This was like when, like, I don't even think I was on JK yet.
I was.
Yeah.
I was pretty famous now.
Oh, it's the people I know.
I was like, are you sure? Like, don't feel. I'm like, you don't even know
Their
me.
life is fabricated, yo.
Like one of the dudes dropped out, and then I think they wanted to have like 3 and 3, rather than just going like who's actually tight.
Right.
So they asked me, and I'm like, fuck.
They're living a lie. There's so many people in this world that are living a lie.
Yeah, I was out of
That's
it.
fucking wrong.
Yeah, man.
He's so bad at it.
I am, because that just tells me like so many fucking people are so worried about judgment, how they look to other people, like just criticism and like how they're appearing. Like fuck, that must be a fucking jail in your brain.
It is.
Dude, just last year, I did a video on this where I was mentioning, it was like this guy invited me to be one of his groomsmen. Number one, it wasn't even in California. So I had to fly to buttfuck middle of America to go to his fucking wedding, to get a fucking suit to match up what they were doing. I met this dude a couple times drunk.
Damn.
I barely remember his.
But you did it though.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
And so I had a conversation with him, and you know, this was like during a weird part of my life where I was just being extremely like
Mean.
Blunt.
yeah, just a little too blunt, no tact. You know, so he called me up and I just was like, bro, are we even friends? You know, I was like,
How'd you get my number, dude?
yeah. and so
Who is this? Wait, who?
Was this after you became famous on YouTube?
Yes.
So they're just people want to use you.
Yeah, and so it was so weird, and I was like, "Are we even friends?" He goes, "Yo," and the thing that pissed me off was how he phrased what he said after. He goes, "It's an honor to be asked to be somebody's fucking like groomsman," and I was like,
Fucking privilege.
"I don't know you, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not."
British royal family or something.
Yeah, like it was the weirdest thing, dude. That shit pissed me off, man.
Oh, it's an honor?
I guess for us to do work.
If you're close to them, yeah.
It really is an honor if you think about it, right? Because like you're gonna be in all their wedding photos. You're like part of the important table. Like all of their friends and family know who you are, and now you're presented to their friends and family that you're important enough for them to like stand out amongst all the other.
I
friends
view
and
them
family.
as sleazy.
Sleazy?
Do you even know how a wedding works, though?
Yeah, so like for example,
okay.
so like you know like there's 2 ways
Just
to
trying
view.
to figure it out.
There's 2 ways to view a vagina, right?
Yeah.
So like
There's 2 ways to view a vagina.
Going on right now.
You view it this way and you view it this way.
so
You just have to say yes, guys.
No, because you know some girls they view they put their vagina on a pedestal. So it's like it's an honor if I let you enter my vagine or whatever, right?
That's me.
So there's that, right?
Yeah.
There's
What's
that
the other
honor,
one?
and there's another one that's like if it is on that pedestal. Then why are you passing out to fucking strange motherfuckers? So if your groomsmen places, it's supposed to be here, and it's reserved for fucking like Usain Bolt, fucking Obama or whatever. Why are you letting homeless people into your fucking
Yeah,
wedding?
that's what Joe was saying.
Sleazy.
Well, no, I think
You're fucking. It's too easy with your shit.
For those people, yeah, they're sleazy. But the way that the traditional way of doing it, it's not sleazy.
But when they offer it to someone like
I agree.
like that,
Yeah.
the one we went to.
So, okay, in a traditional wedding, right? Is it like the closer you are, physically, the closer you are to the person? So it's like the best man is like my best
I
friend.
don't know if the other ones on the ends matter.
They usually honestly do it by pairing in height.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
So it looks good.
But the best men and or what is the other one? Bridesmaid.
Maid of honor.
Maid of honor, there we go.
Is the one next to them.
They're the ones that are next to them. Everything else doesn't matter.
It's by height and what looks better.
So it's a maid of honor, best man, and then groomsmen, and then the
Bridesmaids.
bridesmaids. Oh, I see.
See, all that shit's so complicated. I was like, I don't want to have that.
Because for me, if I do that, it would just
Do-do.
If I would do that, like I don't want them to work. I just don't want people to work at my wedding.
That's what a bridesmaid does.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want them to work. So what it'll be is like, yeah, you'll be the groomsman or whatever, but you just gotta show up and take pictures. Other than that,
You know why though? I think
for tradition.
I think it's because you're surrounded by people who live extremely fucking busy lives.
Yeah.
Versus like I remember like weddings that my cousins had and everybody, like it was a fun event.
Well, I don't
It was
think
like
it's
a
just
birthday.
that.
We don't do human shit because it's like, you know what I mean? Like we don't do regular people shit and look at it like as, oh, that's fun. Let's go. Let's all do this event together. I think
true.
That's the difference.
Part of it, but I think another bigger part of it is that we're just not traditional people. Like, like people that are into traditions, regardless of how much time they have or not. Like, it means a great deal.
the only person that I would be upset if he didn't make me his best man would be my best friend Gabo, just because we've been through so much together.
Yep.
And then I'd just be like, well, who's this fucking motherfucker? You know what I mean? Unless it's like,
What if his brother?
I don't give a fuck. I'm his brother.
But that's what I mean, though. It should feel not like a burden, but it should feel special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, regardless if you're traditional or not, like, if it's a big event for your friend, you should want to go like, fuck yeah, let's do this, right? True. But if you don't feel that way, then that tells me that you shouldn't even be a part of this shit.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you guys the story.
Oh, there's
so
an article.
Yeah, we haven't gotten into the article yet.
Oh, damn.
I thought we were doing our own story.
Not enough the record.
I thought it was on the record.
So this takes place in Colorado. This bride and groom, they're engaged.
Oh, the professors.
The fianceries.
Yes.
Oh, I'm tripping.
That was another article.
Yeah, the parasites. I'm running out of brain juice. I got popped in the head like 300 times today.
Maybe that's why.
Fucking turned into Muhammad Ali and shit.
He's punch drunk.
This is Brandon and Jacqueline, 33 and 31 years old.
He got the smallest fingers for a big ass dude.
No, but they're meaty though.
Why are they so short?
Respect.
You don't know how
He's died.
Oh, he's dead? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, he did cut him some slack. He did think we were talking about parasites still, so we'll give it to you.
Damn, you got some thick ass fingers.
It's because he's doing this with his hand.
Oh.
Yeah, he is actually. It is.
Like that.
I thought they were short.
This fool just got
But
all
let me tell you the
thumbs.
story.
Yeah, tell me. I'm so sorry.
Let me tell you the story.
I was just wondering what size gloves he wears, but keep going.
Okay, so Brandon and Jacqueline, they got home from a bar where they were celebrating their upcoming wedding, like with friends and stuff. And so when they got home, they started arguing about their guest list because Brandon wanted to, this is all according to Jacqueline, by the way. So Brandon wanted to invite a woman that he allegedly once had an affair with. So that made her believe that the affair was still going.
What? That's a
And
dumb
so-
move, man.
So it's not over gifts, it's just an affair.
It's alleged affair.
That's way more serious than gifts.
No, guest list.
Oh, guest list.
That's way more serious.
For some reason, I was thinking like they were fighting over the registry. They got all these gifts and they were pissed about it, and they fucking killed each other.
So
That would have been way more funnier.
multiple stories about this. So the first one is that she said that at one point Brandon came out of the bathroom and that she just saw that there was a knife sticking out of his chest.
What?
And so she pulled it out, threw it on the kitchen table, and then just called 911.
Oh my
And
god.
then in a
really bad
different
story.
scenario, she claimed that Brandon had grabbed her by the throat, pushed her up against the wall, and then he pulled out a steak knife, and this was all happening in the kitchen, and that she pushed him and that he fell on top of the knife.
That's a very bad lie.
Wow.
It was just those two accounts. So obviously, like, they think she's lying.
Did she tell him about the third lie though? It's where they actually keep the knives in his chest.
Oh.
Originally, and she was just putting it back in after she was done.
He's a knife holder.
Exactly.
A chef's knife, fucking fillet knife.
You know that knife block that's like a person that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sliding over the table and
He's fucking Kung Fu Hustle and shit, dude. Just oh, they went right back in. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was charged on second-degree murder.
Damn, she looks way crazier there.
Yeah, she looks so much cuter in the other.
I think on purpose they put the lining down here to make you more like
Scared.
evil. Yeah, good job, police officer.
Nice set of chins.
Set of chins.
Her eyebrows are crazy
That's
as
a
fuck,
lot.
though.
Yeah, her eyebrows go, serial killer.
Yep.
She got some neck grease going on too.
So she posted a $50,000 bail.
Which is, you probably pay $5,000.
Really?
Yeah, whenever you post bail, you pay like 10% or some shit of the actual bail.
I don't get it,
Yeah,
man.
that's why they have the bail bonds, because they put up the bail for you, and then
you
you
just
give
pay
them
them the
5,000 or whatever.
What do they get out of it?
Percentage interest.
Yeah, so like they get money if you don't show or whatever, and then now they collect the money from you. And if you don't, if you don't show up and all that stuff, that's when the bounty hunter comes. Yeah. So that's why Dog the Bounty Hunter had his own like bail, place too.